of being the principal at D3 My Way Virtual School. In a moment, I will ask you to stand and remain standing for the presentation of the colors, led by the Widefield High School, the playing of Francis Scott Keys, the Star Spangled Banner, performed by the United States Army Band. At this time, please stand for the presentation of the colors and the playing of the national anthem. Please be seated. Today, we are here to honor and celebrate the hard work and perseverance of the 24 graduate seniors sitting here with us today. But before we start, I would like to recognize some special guests who are here to support the graduating class of 2023. From the Widefield School District 3 Board of Education, President Mr. Carlos Gonzalez. Vice President, Mr. Gregory Fisher. Treasurer, Mr. David Dock. Board Member, Mrs. Donna Walsh. Board Member, Mr. Neil Nelson. Thank you to the Board of Education for your continued support of alternative educational options in our district, and especially D3 My Way Virtual School. Your support of our school helps ensure that students in our district have choice in their path to graduation. Joining us today, we also have our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Kevin Duran. Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Kirk Zateka. Director of Innovation and Alternative Education, Mr. Shane Scala. In the audience today, Assistant Superintendent, Mrs. Connie Florell. Also in the audience today, our Executive Director of Secondary Learning, Mr. Aaron Hoffman. The staff of D3 My Way Virtual School, Dean of Students, Mrs. Rebecca Kiger. School Counselor, Mr. Dylan Cupp. High School Science Teacher, Mrs. Emily Cornell. High School Social Studies Teacher, Mrs. Logan Dahlman. High School Math Teacher, Mr. John Reimer. High School English Teacher, Mrs. Landis Siebold. The following staff members are not on stage but have played an important role in supporting our students throughout the year. A special thanks to our high school electives teacher, Mrs. Tiana Staples. School social worker, Katie Tomlinson. Main Office Secretary, Mrs. Cindy Booth. Attendance Secretary, Mrs. Renee Hodges. Health Tech and Registrar, Ms. Tamika Garcia Ross. And last but definitely not least, our custodians, Mr. Curtis Mays and Ms. Sabina Duncan. I would also like to recognize the following individuals: our valedictorian, Sebastian Templado, and his parents, Mr. Timothy Templado Jr. and Ms. Jessica Schramm. And our salutatorian, Alexis Rayanne Martinez, and her parents, Mr. Gabriel Martinez and Ms. Danielle Martinez. Our valedictorian and salutatorian will be the first two graduates to receive their diplomas today to honor their hard work and dedication to academic excellence. The opening remarks this evening are from our Dean of Students, Mrs. Rebecca Kiger. Mrs. Kiger started at D3 My Way as an elementary teacher and transitioned to her position as Dean of Students this year. In her role as Dean of Students, Mrs. Kiger goes above and beyond to support students and families. Please join me in welcoming Mrs. Kiger.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us to celebrate the accomplishments of our 2023 graduating Pathfinders. This group of seniors hold a special place in our hearts. Teachers and staff members have enjoyed seeing their faces enter the building, having them lend a helping hand, and watching them navigate through the challenges that come with senior year. To say we are proud of this special group of students is an understatement. This class has laid the foundation for what it means to be a Pathfinder. They are kind, compassionate, hardworking, and have a great sense of humor. They are respectful of one another and celebrate each person's uniqueness. They have shown leadership skills and have built others up when needed. Seniors, today we celebrate you. You have persevered and conquered many challenges along the way. You have shown up, logged on, Zoomed in, put stuff in the chat, turned in assignments, all the things, all of which have led to this ceremony. My hope is that you take a moment to congratulate yourself on this milestone. Teachers, I'd like to recognize your support and encouragement of the students. Your unwavering and unconditional commitment, belief, counsel, and accountability have shaped these young adults. They are better prepared to contribute to our communities because of you. Parents and family members, thank you for allowing us the joy of teaching your children. Our unique learning environment allows for us to build partnerships with families in order for students to find success. Thank you. On behalf of the graduating class, it is my honor and privilege to welcome you to the 2023 D3 My Way graduation ceremony. Thank you.
Graduation is an important milestone for our seniors. To celebrate this momentous occasion, one of our graduating seniors, Alexis Martinez, wrote a poem to help commemorate today. Alexis has been part of D3 My Way Virtual School since her sophomore year. In addition to her literary skills, she is an amazing artist and even painted the Junior Pathfinder logo in the hallway of our school. Alexis's poem, entitled Where You Stand, will be read by our high school English teacher, Mrs. Landis Siebold.
Where You Stand by Lexi Martinez. Think about how far you've come to be standing here today. 12 long years of hard work and perseverance delivered you to this very moment. All those years of due dates, broken pencils, and late nights surmounted to this special day. It seems like only yesterday you were getting ready for your first day of school, your giant backpack in tow, as you continued to grow and grow. Your parents sat there and wondered, where did all the time go? This is only the beginning of your future, the first door into the world of many opportunities you'll continue to navigate through life and all its hardships, only to find that you can succeed, nothing will stand in your way. So as you leave here today, think of everything you have overcome, every obstacle, every stressful moment, and most importantly, every milestone. As life seems to pass you by, just take a moment to breathe and think about where you stand.
Each year at graduation, we recognize two Pathfinders from our graduating class with the Pathfinder Community Award and the Pathfinder Legacy Award. The staff members of D3 My Way Virtual School determined that students who best exemplify the characteristics for each award who would receive those today. At this time, I would like to invite Mrs. Siebold back to the podium to announce this year's award winners.
The first award I'm going to present is the Pathfinder Community Award. The Pathfinder Community Award recognizes a student who has positively contributed to building the Pathfinder culture and community and actively participated in at least one extracurricular activity or event at D3 My Way. This student cares about and advocates for others, which has helped to strengthen our PAC. The recipient of the 2023 Pathfinder Community Award is Mr. Joshua Ford. Congratulations, Josh. The second award is called the Pathfinder Legacy Award. The Pathfinder Legacy Award recognizes a student who has been with D3 My Way for at least 4 semesters and has persevered through a significant challenge in order to graduate. This student demonstrates self-advocacy and a growth mindset, which are the cornerstones of what it means to be a Pathfinder. The recipient of the 2023 Pathfinder Legacy Award is Mr. Dominic Mirinda.
One of the things that has stayed consistent with Widefield School District 3 over many years are the strong traditions and ties to the military in our community. It is no small thing to say that we are who we are because of the men and women who continue to shape and mold our climate and culture, as well as fight for our freedoms. At this time, I would like to take the opportunity to pay honor and tribute to the men and women of our armed forces and recognize those who have served in any branch of the U.S. military. Would anyone who has served in any branch of the military please stand and allow us to honor you and your service to our community and our country? Thank you so much for your service and dedication. Today, I am very excited and honored to introduce our 2023 commencement speaker. Jonas Harmon graduated in 2007 from Utah State University with a triple major and double minor. He earned his Bachelor's of Science in Sociology, Criminology, and Health Education with minors in Human Resources and Business Management. Mr. Harmon also competed as a professional BMX racer on the international stage, earning titles in North America, South America, Asia, and Europe. Mr. Harmon is married with 2 children. After retiring from professional racing in 2017, Mr. Harmon turned his attention to our nation's veterans and joined the Wounded Warrior Project as the Associate Director of the Soldier Ride program. He now leads teams across the country, getting our nation's veterans involved in various modalities of movement to improve both mental and physical health. Our seniors first met Mr. Harmon at a Pathfinder Day during the fall semester when Mr. Harmon led discussions focused on resilience and overcoming adversity. Our seniors were so impacted by Mr. Harmon's message on Pathfinder Day that the class asked him to be our 2023 commencement speaker. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Jonas Harmon.
Graduates, parents, guardians, grandparents, siblings, and friends, I'm honored to be here with you tonight to witness a step forward for this generation and to hopefully teach a few more lessons while they're forced to sit and listen one last time during their high school career. When I was asked to come and speak during this graduation, I jumped at the chance. I was so excited, in fact, that I forgot to ask if there were any guidelines that I needed to follow. I've been back and forth on what I wanted to talk about. Do I focus on the celebration of this class? Do I encourage lifelong learning? Do I pass on some wisdom? Do I have any wisdom to pass on? I started to think back to commencements that I've sat through and what they meant to me. How did they influence me? I remembered one of my commencements where the speaker was a local businessman who loved to talk about his money and success. He seemed to be one success after another, never a failure. He talked about his money, his luxury cars, his exotic trips, and pretty much everything else I could see back then on an episode of MTV Cribs. He made life seem amazing and full of excess. He never spoke about doing service with his money. He never spoke about his community or his people. He never mentioned his purpose beyond making money. He was successful in his own right, and I was happy for him, but I couldn't relate. That didn't seem real to me, and that is what you will get from me tonight. Real life and some simple suggestions for what I consider success in life. Influences in my life have come in all sorts of ways: family, friends, teachers, mentors, coworkers, strangers, books, movies, magazines, and music. Music has always been one of my biggest influences in life. I love a good rhythm and beat set to some meaningful lyrics. The other night I was riding my bike and a song by one of my favorite Australian hip-hop bands came on, 360. The song was Living It Up, and the picture was clear. I'm going to share lyrics throughout this speech tonight, and hopefully they resonate with you as much as they do for me. Yeah, life's a journey, and I know that, and it doesn't come with a roadmap, so you know how to make it through this maze, and along the way I've made a few mistakes. Navigating life in the world is going to come with some challenges. Life was meant to be hard. It's how we learn. It's how we grow. I've interviewed hundreds of candidates over the years, and they have all provided their highlights. What about the lowlights, the hard times? Those are the things I ask every single person. I want to know what's not on the resume. Tell me about the times you failed, Tell me about the times it didn't work out. Tell me how you overcame obstacles and failure. Show me your resiliency and that you don't quit in life when things get hard. That's real life. I was a professional BMX racer for over 20 years, and during that time there were some wins, but there were far more losses. From 1996 to 2004, I traveled every year to the national championship. From 1996 to 2004, I failed to make the main at the national championship. In fact, for the last 4 years of that racing period, I failed to make a single main event throughout each season. Little mistakes kept me from reaching those goals, yet I kept coming back. I loved what I was doing, so I kept losing, kept learning, and kept showing up. Success isn't an overnight process. In fact, it would take me until 2011 to make the main at the national championship. And fortunately, in 2012, I was able to win it. I represented the United States at 6 world championships across the globe. I was able to earn a silver medal at the world championships a year after blowing my knee out at the previous year's world champs. I achieved way more on my bike than I ever dreamed of, and I don't credit natural talent or luck. I credit the lessons along the way and continuing to show up. I have lost way more than I have won, but I won the important ones because of the losses. Don't be afraid to lose. I'll take somebody all day, every day on my team that tries and loses versus the person that doesn't show up. Embrace your failures, recognize them, and take what you need from them, but don't dwell on them. Bemoaning your failures does absolutely nothing but make them worse. Failure is inevitable in life, but the game changers are the ones that pick themselves up, learn from them, continue to show up, and keep striving for their goals. Be a game changer. Did I say life's ordinary? But it's not. Still, for a minute, I got in a rut. Imprisoned. I was limited and feeling stuck. Had my glass empty, had to fill it up. Now I think I want to get myself a bigger cup. Everywhere we turn, we are encouraged to go for more, buy more, be more, do more. People are making millions of dollars to run social media campaigns designed to get you to buy the latest and greatest product or life hack promising a great return. Want for material wealth and financial wealth is being pushed on us from every angle, and quite frankly, it's a zero-sum game. You will always want more in the pursuit of material wealth. What if we flip the script? What if we look at what we have versus what we don't have? What if we changed our mindset from a want and expectations mindset to a gratitude mindset? How much freedom would that bring in your life? There have been plenty of times in my life that I could have wanted more, but was thankful for what I had. Like the last month of my freshman year at Utah State, and I didn't have enough money to buy food, so I lived off water and Malto Meal for a month. That moment in time was a rough patch, but I was thankful for Malto Meal. I went to work after that month and worked hard to not be in that position since. I took a lesson, was grateful for it, and worked hard to make sure I made a change, having an attitude of gratitude. I haven't eaten Malto Meal since. The world is more connected now than ever. The power to consume each other's lives and be in the constant know is literally at our fingertips. Yet despite being more connected, more than half of teenagers and young adults report being isolated and depressed. Find your people. Make genuine connections and interact in real life. At the end of the day, it's not about how many followers you have on an app. It's about enjoying the genuine people in your life. Find your person. For me, that person is my wife. She introduced me to a life that I didn't realize was possible. She has held me accountable, pushed me to become better, and pushed me to become a better version of myself. Find that person, find that tribe for yourself. People that will push you to become the best version of you, and you for them. There will be both good and not so good people come into your life. Embrace the good and the bad, and learn from them all. When the bad ones come into your life, let them influence on what you don't want to be. When the good ones come into your life, hang on to them for as long as you can. Find your purpose in life and go after it. Racing was an amazing experience for me while I was living it, and I'm grateful for the opportunities that I had. But ultimately, it was selfish, and I knew there was more out there for me. I woke up in the trauma center of the University of Louisville Hospital. I had been knocked unconscious during the final event, the Eastern Divisional Championships. My brain couldn't register thoughts, and it would take nearly 6 hours to come out of the fog. The first two thoughts that I remember having while laying in that hospital bed were, I can't do this to my family anymore, and I need to do something with my life. A few months after my accident, I received a call about a position with the Wounded Warrior Project to lead a cycling team. This was fortuitous. This was my purpose, to share my passion and honor those that have sacrificed so much. I'm lucky enough to work with our nation's veterans and teach them how to continue living life beyond their injuries and illnesses. As I mentioned, I've been fortunate enough to achieve some amazing things on a bicycle, but none of these accomplishments even hold a candle to pushing a warrior who has lost both of his legs in a roadside bomb to complete a bicycle ride. Next to being a father and a husband, nothing fills my cup more than providing service to others. You can't put a price on that. I want you to pursue your purpose. I want you to work hard to combine your passion and your purpose. Your generation isn't the future, it's the now. Find your purpose, live your purpose, provide service when you can, and take care of each other. And if I don't learn, well, the blame's on me. So I started saying yes to today, to all the things that I said no to yesterday. One of the biggest shifts in my life was when I decided to say yes. My wife and I were talking one night about the opportunities and making changes that we wanted to do. We decided one night that no matter what, we were going to say yes. If someone wanted to hang out, we were going to say yes. If someone needed help, we were going to say yes. If an opportunity presented itself, we were going to say yes. Now, we had to put a couple rules in place. I would always protect our healthy lifestyle, so we stayed away from the party scene. And I've always maintained that nothing good happens after 11 p.m., so no late night shenanigans. Saying yes led us to having a tremendous circle of friends that would do anything for each other. Saying yes gave our family the opportunity to move to Colorado with a 3-week notice to pursue a life of service to others. Saying yes also led this punk rock kid from Price, Utah, to the White House to meet 2 sitting presidents, with one of them punching me in the chest, telling me that what I do is changing lives. I never thought I'd enjoy a cup of coffee in the White House. It's pretty good. Saying yes has provided so many great experiences, such as this one tonight, having the tremendous privilege of talking to the class of 2023 at D3 My Way. Say yes. You never know where it will take you. I just know life is beautiful, because truth be told, it doesn't matter if you make it up the whole way up the ladder, just as long as you're living out your dream. They used to tell me it was out of reach, but now I'm flying at 1,000 feet, never looking at the ground beneath. There was a moment in time where I fell victim to the status quo. I thought I was supposed to get a job, work my way up, make the money, and everything was going to be amazing. I got lost in the rat race, and that wasn't me. I wasn't meant to follow someone else's preconceived notions of what success looked like, and neither are you. You are here to forge your own path, create your own destiny, make your own luck, and live the life you want to live. But remember, it's going to be hard. Keep going. You're going to make mistakes, learn from them, and keep showing up. There will be something out there that you want. Be content and focus on what you have. Find your person, your people, your tribe, and take what you need from those influences to be better. Have human interactions. They will feed your soul. Find your purpose and pursue it. Work to be able to mix your passion and your purpose for ultimate fulfillment. Say yes to opportunities. You never know where they will take you, and an opportunity passed by is an opportunity wasted. Listen to music, read a book, watch movies, buy a magazine, talk to a stranger, hold the door open for someone. Never, and I mean never, stop learning. In closing, I would like to leave you with one last quote from the 1989 cinema classic, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Be excellent to each other.
Thank you very much, Mr. Harmon, for your inspiring words. On behalf of the class of 2023, we would like to present you with a gift as a token of our appreciation. Class of 2023, I want to congratulate you on your accomplishment of graduating from high school. What a journey each of you have traversed to get to this pivotal point in your educational career. While some of you have been part of the pack at D3 My Way Virtual School for several years, maybe even elementary and middle school, a few of you joined this year. Regardless of when you started your journey with us, you have all made it to this point in your adventure into adulthood and are graduating as Pathfinders. Let's take a moment to recollect a few fun memories from this year. Throughout the school year, you participated in field experiences to places such as the Dinosaur Museum, the Colorado Springs Art Museum, the Colorado Judicial Learning Center, and many others. You supported the Junior Pathfinders on their STEAM days. You worked together to complete a test prep escape room with the winning teams getting to pie Mrs. Cornell and Mrs. Dahlman in the face. You beat your teachers in the senior versus staff human foosball game. You danced at our prom parade. Many of you submitted beautifully unique works of art for the WSD3 Arts Fair, and you met Spirit the Wolf at D3 My Way's first ever Pathfinder Day. Parents, yes, the visit from the wolf was central admin approved, sort of. Just kidding, we follow the rules at D3 My Way. Another unique experience from your senior year was contributing to our school's name change process. Starting with the 2023-2024 school year, D3 My Way Virtual School will be the Haven School. This name was selected after careful input from students, staff, and community members, as we wanted our name to be representative of what our school has become. At the Haven School, our students experience a safe learning community where they are supported by others in the Pathfinder Pack. Everyone is part of the pack at the Haven School, and students experience a safe place to learn, make mistakes, connect with others, and explore the world around them. Class of 2023, the inclusive and supportive culture that you helped establish is your legacy to the Haven School students who will come after you. You are all graduating today as Pathfinders. While in school, being a Pathfinder meant using your individual strengths to work towards graduation, while relying on others in your pack to support you when you faced adversity and challenges along the way. Your journey as a Pathfinder does not end here at graduation. You will continue to discover who you are as an individual and how you will use your strengths to contribute to your community. As you continue on your journey, here are a few things to consider. The easiest path is not always the better path. Struggle makes you stronger. Do not be afraid to try something because it is difficult. Failure is part of life. When you experience failure and choose to learn from it instead of giving up, that experience will help shape you into a more capable and confident person. Life is composed of choices. Some choices are small, such as, what Dutch Bros coffee am I getting today? But others are more defining, such as how you treat others when they are unkind to you, and choosing to focus on your future instead of what is gratifying in the moment. When you are faced with a difficult decision, make the choice that your future self would be proud of. You will never regret that choice. Lastly, do not forget where you came from and use it to propel you forward. Some of you may want to create a similar life to what you have experienced up until this point, and some of you may want to forge a completely different type of path. Regardless, acknowledge the life experiences that you have had until now, because good or bad, they have shaped you into the person that you are today and provided you with the foundation to move forward. Class of 2023, we are finally here. The time has come to confer your diplomas. I could not be more proud of you. Go out into the world and do extraordinary things, but always remember that you are part of the Pathfinder Pack. Congrats to the class of 2023, and go Pathfinders! To show our appreciation for all of our seniors' hard work and dedication towards achieving this amazing accomplishment, please give the graduating class of 2023 one more enthusiastic round of applause and maybe a Pathfinder howl. All right, now the moment that you have been waiting for. Graduates, please stand. Superintendent Duren, President Gonzalez, and members of the Board of Education, allow me to present to you the D3 My Way Virtual School Class of 2023. It gives me great pleasure, by the authority vested in me, to certify to the Board of Education of Whiteville School District 3 that each of the students standing here before you has successfully completed the requirements established for graduation and is therefore recommended by the staff and administration of D3 MyWay to receive a D3 MyWay Virtual School Diploma with all benefits and entitlements accruing thereto. Mrs. Kiger, Mr. Cupp, will you please assist Mr. Gonzalez in conferring the diplomas to our graduates?
Sebastian Ray Templado. Alexis Rayanne Martinez. Alex Arturo Ayala. Hunter Aiden Giovanni Callery. Alana Mackenzie Copeland. Haley Cynthia Dill. Natalie Olivia Dill. Janelle Dawn Drake. Megan Neva Etzity. Joshua Aaron Ford. Logan Blaze Johnson. Alea Renee Kupahea. Mike Martinez. Aiden Devon Onesiphorus McKinney. Dominic John Miranda. Bradley Keith Mundell. Hallie Mae Orndorff. Kaylin Elizabeth Peters. Kiona Lee Robinson. Britton Vaughn Scott. Lucilia Lotus Soto. Tyler Benjamin Stoles. Elena Rose Tomositis. Christian Alexander Thu.
Let's give our graduates one more round of applause. All right, class of 2023, please stand and be recognized one last time. All right, we have one last thing to do before we can release them. Graduates, you may now move your tassels from the right to the left. I want to thank everyone, both those in person and those viewing online, for joining us for graduation today. Congrats to the class of 2023. You are dismissed. Go Pathfinders!
I've been waiting on the sunset, bills on my mindset, I can't deny it. Getting higher, higher than my income, income's breadcrumbs. I've been trying to survive. The glow that the sun gets right around sunset helps me realize that this is just a journey. Drop your worries, you are gonna turn out fine. Oh, you turn out fine. Fine, oh, you turn out fine. But you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey. You gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey. I know it's hard to remember sometimes, but you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey, 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 hey. I got my hands in my pockets, kicking these rocks. It's kinda hard to watch this life go by. I'm buying into skeptics mess with the confidence in my eyes. I'm seeing all the angles, thoughts get tangled. I start to compromise my life and my purpose. Is it all worth it? Am I gonna turn out fine? Oh, you turn out fine. Fine, oh, you turn out fine. But you gotta keep your head up.